Maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Ugly? You gotta be kidding me.
So, contrary to popular belief, makeup is not just for the unattractive, nor is it only a tool for the insecure woman. As a lover of all things beauty and also a face and body painter, I've learned the different various types of makeup and their different uses. So during this presentation today, I'll be sharing some of the history of makeup, the evolution of makeup, as well as the different aspects in the makeup industry today. So, makeup has been around for centuries, but materials have changed quite a bit. So makeup has originally been documented back as far as 10,000 BC with ancient Egypt, and they used basically some form of product to create an eyeshadow, and that was coal mixed with oils or different minerals. They also used that coal to line their eyes in a unique type of way. Now, Jezebel in the Bible was also listed to use some type of makeup, and Jezebel didn't have the greatest history. Therefore, makeup did also gain that bad stigma. That stigma went over to the Roman women, which the prostitutes loved makeup, meaning that they used so much of it, obviously to entice their customers, and makeup continue with that bad stigma. Eventually it did change where the beauty products grew into a vast of different products for skin, nails, eyebrows, and teeth in the form of whiteners. And the Grecian women end up adopting some of the makeup trends, and that would include white lid foundation to lighten their skin. And then Chinese and Japanese women would use rice powder for the same reason, and light skin was considered a status symbol at that point. Now, of course, makeup, their materials were a lot different than what we have now, but they had different uses as well. So the coal used in ancient Egypt was believed to have magical powers. Those minerals and the mixture of like the copper, the ash, the burnt almonds, and the lead would also ward off what they call the evil spirit. It was also have some antibacterial properties, and then also used as sunblock as well. Alexander the Great had his own garden for his makeup, and he actually used it for the delicate skin around his eyes. In a lot of different religions and different ceremonies and traditions, makeup is still used. One of the more famous ones are the geishas in Japan. They had that significant, very pale face, and then they also had black paint that they used for their teeth, and that is still done at this present time. So what seemed like a lot of trial and error of different type of makeup products and materials, the current place of makeup is a lot more different than what it may have been intended. The looks have changed over the years. A pale face was very popular, considering that dark skin was bad because it assumed that you would work in an outside job, which was looked down upon at that time. That changed when Coco Chanel actually got sunburned and came back with that tan, and that changed the industry. So the evolution of makeup has changed throughout the years. So what is considered beautiful at one point may not have been at another. Got a quick video of those different looks. So looks have changed throughout the years. Their usage has also changed as well, such as special effect, face painting, body painting, and then as well as drag makeup, which is always very over the top and comes with a lot of fun. According to Evergreen Beauty, the evolution of makeup is actually much simpler now, and we use less product, but I beg to differ. I do not believe that we could have a billion-dollar industry if we were using less makeup. So starting in the 1900s, L'Oreal, Avon, and CoverGirl have been around, and so much so that L'Oreal, actually most of them are acquiring additional brands under their big umbrella. People are also starting their own cosmetic lines, whether it be personal, making them their own, or drop shipping, or just having a private label company. People are also having tons of careers with the makeup, and that's in like film and TV, news, music videos, and movies. You can be freelance, weddings, special events, photography. You can work in retail like Ulta, Sephora, or different salons. YouTube, social media, and Instagram are also receiving paid sponsorships by the beauty brands as well. So the purpose of makeup has varied throughout the years, and it may not be what the ancient Egyptians intended for it to be, but from the pale face look all the way until now, you can create whatever you want with a few dollars and the stroke of a brush. And Estee Lauder once said, confidence breeds beauty. So whether you choose to be completely bare with just a lipstick or full face, confidence is most important.
I'm so excited because I got lips to get on.
Let's see. Let me see your face.
Girlfriend! I'm asking my grandmother.